So the week 4 is over of the 75 challenge, and this is my sketchbook tour for this week. Here's the checklist of everything I've been doing if you want to pause and read. Some days I've missed, but most of them I've been on track. Finishing this week, having regained my progress after a messy week last week. And these are my sketches. That was the last one from last week. And then this week I started with a little bit of artist block. This is a sort of little cartoon for Boast Toast. Boast Toast is a snack that, oh Sib, sorry, interrupting. Boast Toast is a kind of cheese on toast that I make, and frequently if my partner's not here, he gets jealous. So we call it Boast Toast. We use a farm shop chili jam on it, which is like the best thing ever. I'm fearful that we should buy 20 jars of it just to make sure that we've got enough forever. So it's just this little guy making his Boast Toast, and that's all I did for the first day. Second day I drew my partner. This is Silver. It's not a particularly flattering drawing of him, to be honest. He's very handsome, but I was just drawing whilst we were on video chat, so it was a quick sketch. That's all I got done that day. And then the next day, I was beginning to think about the design for my tea tray. There is a video about wood burning a tea tray with critters. I started with the raccoon and then progressed to just drawing haphazard things happening with tea-related items and animals. I did have an accident on the following pages that bled through, which is quite annoying. But there's a little rat, a frog, a squirrel. Some of these did make it onto the wood burning. The squirrel definitely did. And yeah, that was just a very nice way to get the ideas down. And then I imported the drawings into Procreate and created a composition, which I didn't end up using the raccoon at all. And then this day I was trying to mess with colour theory. So all of these birds are UK birds that are yellow, and the bottom, the base painting, was in purple because purple is the complementary colour. It's opposite on the colour wheel to yellow. So what happens is if you put a base down of purple, paint over it in yellow, you get this beautiful mid-tone. So we've got a yellow wagtail, a siskin, an oriole. This is where the accident happened. The ink bled through the seam. A yellow hammer and a wood warbler. I was pretty pleased with this page apart from all of this. I dropped the ink. That's a novice mistake, isn't it? Then the next day I drew a hoopoe. I think that's how you say it. Once again trying to use the colour wheel with blue and orange. And this little guy is the result. I saw one of these in a zoo once and was completely enchanted by him. They have really cool hair. And then this, I was playing around more with the blue and orange and not getting very far. It's very muddy and confused, so this page was a bit of a fail as well. And then finally, the last day, today, I drew, this is a manifestation almost. I would love some African geese. These are African wild geese. They are mean as hell. They're so mean. I used to get chased on by African wild geese, and I love them. I love that kind of character. They're the best kind of guard goose. And so I've drawn a hen and a male. And yeah, just telling the universe that I want a goose. I make sourdough. Well, I'm getting there. The sourdough starter is growing. I want to make sourdough. I keep chickens. You know, I want to grow my own veg. A goose, a guard goose, seems an appropriate next step. So that is the end of the sketchbook for this week. I've only got one more page of damage where that black ink that I dropped seeped through, and then we're back to really good pages. I don't know why. I find it very upsetting when you ruin a seam like that. I've tried to do this as a quicker video without lots of me talking and showing my face at the beginning to see if the algorithm likes this more. So let me know in the comments what you think of this style of video, and I'll see you next week.